Newborns are not cute. Babies don't turn cute until they're toddler age, like 1 to 3 years old. Newborn babies just look like they crawled out of hell. Don't understand how people go all when the parents post their newborn baby. And don't get me started on those newborn photo shoots. Not cute. Wait till they're toddlers. Stop feeding the parents lies. They are potatoes. As a Latvian, I don't appreciate you insulting potato in this manner. The potato stage ends around 4 months. At that point they began to develop distinct mannerisms, sounds and personalities, as well as hand coordination, the ability to consistently track movement and identity. Individuals, the muscles in their face allow them to express happiness and frustration. Overall, as a parent, around the 4-month mark is when I begin bonding with and feeling love for my daughter. Note I'm a full-time stay-at-home father, so these are simply my own observations. Many people call the newborn stage the 4th trimester. The idea is that human babies still need more development, but if they got any bigger, they'd be too big to be born. I've always thought newborns were ugly and people always told me to wait until I had my own. No, they took about 6 months to get cute and another year to stop looking weird. I have 4 kids and I love them all very much, but good lord, they looked like shrunken old men. Or hairless cats. Cute in the sense that this is a little human in my child, but not cute in a general sense. I guess they do age backwards. How life is like a cycle, because elderly folks start acting more like kids as they get older, so newborns at the start of their life look like shrunken old man. Very interesting. Well, they did just spend 9 months in a watery solution. I'd imagine if you spend 9 months suspended in a tank you'd be shriveled for a while, too. I think that the birth of a new life overwhelms people and they let it out with awe, beautiful, or any other word. Parents, of course, would be over the moon, but in my opinion, other people are just overwhelmed. I have a cousin who is 5. When she was born, she was just sleeping like any other newborn and nothing was exciting besides the fact that we had an addition to the family. I was overwhelmed about the tiny human before me. When I got back from the hospital, one of my relatives, an elderly woman, asked who does she look like. I said, she's small and has no distinguishable features. The color of the eyes is the same as my uncle's though. She was quite taken aback and looked offended. I mean, hip hip hooray for a new family member and a new life on Earth. Definitely something beautiful considering the risks and time etc, but doesn't mean we gotta lie. I mean, these are white lies and doesn't really hurt anyone, but I find them unnecessary. Maybe I'm just bitter, haha. Older generations seem to be more adamant about these. Oh, she got his dad's nose when they just came out of the womb. My daughter was pretty beautiful. My son looked like a little turtle / old man. Like most newborns, but my daughter had long eyelashes and a head full of hair with no misshapen head. My husband even commented on her eyelashes. He didn't say anything when my son was born, was in and out of the room quickly with a good job mom and a pat on my shoulder lol. Stating that babies aren't cute is in no way hateful or angry. My uncle has an ugly ass dog. He knows it's ugly, I know it's ugly, hell even the dog knows it's ugly. He still calls her his pretty girl. Parents literally cannot see what everyone else does. Thanks a lot evolution for hardwiring our brains to make sure we didn't abandon our babies way back when. Please remember Reddit is supposed to be fun and engaging. I would say after about a month or 2 is when they start getting cute. They are all skinny and alien-like when first born, but once they start to pack on the pounds, that is when the cuteness comes through. Of course, most parents will believe it is the most beautiful thing in the world, and it probably is to them. Babies aren't that cute, but if you have a child, you will also think it's the most beautiful thing you have ever seen. Definitely understand it from a parent's point of view. But that's not because of looks, it's simply because that's your flesh and blood, your sack of love. Don't forget the huge rush of oxytocin moms get. They are literally drugged. I actually think some are very cute. It's all subjective. My son is absolutely beautiful now, but when he was first born he was fucking weird looking. Being born messes with the shape of babies' heads. His was like a sweet potato. His nose was all squished and he was mostly nostril, and oh my god, his eyes. He couldn't control them at all and they were massive, pointing in different directions and constantly widening in surprise. Weird looking little sproglet. From 2 to 10 or so months old, his dad and I nicknamed him Danny DeVito cause I was who he resembled after the initial alien newborn phase. Gorgeous now, but as a mother I can confirm newborns tend to be ugly. People try to act a bit shocked when I say that newborns are ugly little bastards. Equals D. They are cute and all, but they are ugly motherfuckers. Winston Churchill. All newborns look like Winston Churchill. They are potatoes that you cannot cook. What? Why not? Technically you can, but you shouldn't. What? Why not? They're not as delicious as potatoes. How do you know that? Have you tried them? Just don't forget to use Tupperware. No one likes spoiled kids. Seriously underrated comment here. That was really well stated. Zany face.